Level 1.
So we're back again. We get like an hour in before the wife comes home. Figure, might as well, right? This morning, we actually did really good.
Level 1.
We got to level 9 again. Only one life left, but we got to level 9 again. So that's 2 times. If we get there a 3rd time, then I think we need to make sure we beat this game. I don't think the timer will be acceptable in that case, because I've proven that I've gotten to that level a couple times. It would be nice to have more than one life, but we shall see. Start.
Level 1.
A speed blow. I'm like extremely tired. Oh, what I need my glasses. After I was done this morning, I went and kissed the wife. Oh, of course. Dang it! I need the microfiber cloth that I had. She gave me this, and I lost it. My room is too cluttered to find anything. But yeah, I went and kissed her, and I left my glasses in there. It's all right. It still does the job, right? It's just not as clear. I have to fight the smudges. We can do it. It's easier to fight the smudges than it is to fight the little Mexican boat.
Level complete.
Literally level 1 and 2 are the only easy levels.
Level 2.
After that, it just gets stupid. I'm gonna scroll slow enough that I can maneuver around the stages wherever I want. Now I'm getting risky and stuff and all, but there is that chance that we get 1,000 enemies and then we're screwed.
Complete. Level 3.
Alright, we're on level 3. Level trace. Now here's when it starts getting crazy. All these boats. And the boats and stuff go fast now. They can easily sideswipe me. Haha, sideswipe. The next game we play is Sidewinder. Go figure. And just in case you got to tune in right now, just letting you know, this is not a full-blown stream. We are just streaming till the wife gets home. Once the wife comes home, then I gotta go spend some time with the missus. If I'm up to it, I might stream later tonight, but I feel a little bit tired, and I don't want to be tired. Even though I've been streaming a little bit each night. At late nights, wearing me down. Plus the mental focus you need to play this game drains you. People forget. Using your mind and your brain takes a lot out of you too. What's up, Sharpie? How's it going, sir? Let me tilt my phone up so I can see. I'll take it off the charger so I can see people talk. Yeah, I'd figure I'd come in and get some runs in before the wife gets home from work. I think I'm going to be able to beat this game. This morning I got to level 9 for the second time. You gotta use, like, once you get to level 7 you need to use some pause strats. But level 9 is insanely fast. I just wish I had more guys. Because sometimes you just got bad spawns and you really can't do anything about it. Oh, we're in trouble here. Oh, we recovered. You enjoying your day off of streaming? Good luck boating. Now these pause strats aren't. These pause strats aren't by any means guaranteed to help you, because the boats are still random. At least gives me a second to make a judgment call. Let me see how I can do that. The problem is, like, once you get to level 7, your ability to maneuver around obstacles is very limited. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that on level 7. But if the boats decide to sideswipe you, you're gonna get hit. You can't really avoid a boat that decides to just go left or right when you're there. Like right here. Like, this could be a crappy situation if you would have decided to go right at that time. Like this idiot. Gonna be stupid. And I bet you these hooligans aren't letting me get to where I want to go. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh my gosh. This is game. Oh, you're getting to see pause strats firsthand, Sharpie. Yay, level 6 is done. Yeah, you only have one lane, and that's what it boils down to. If I had a couple guys on level 9, there's a chance that I'll have a good set of spawns where it's not going to affect me in that lane. But every single time I'm down to that last guy, you're gonna have to make like 2 courageous moves to pass it. There's no doubt about it. So now it's about to increase speed, so we'll see what level 7 has in store for us. Anytime I see an enemy like close to me, like, this is like perfect. Nothing is coming. If they're spawning, it's off the screen. We're done. Oh, we lucked out. F it, dude. We are so close to that level, into that level. And now we gotta start it all over again. Such a shame. We're dead. God. Oh, here we go. And this is why we cannot get to level 9 with any more than 1 life, because this stuff gets fierce. Dude, stop. Really, stop, please. Oh my gosh. It's not your internet, Triple Topper. I'm pausing the game if you're out there, Triple Topper. Oh.
Level
And it didn't give it to us.
7.
Sometimes you get lucky and it counts it as the end of the level. But it didn't want to count it. So we had all 4 lives on level 7 and we couldn't even freaking do anything with it. Even getting to level 7 with all 4 lives doesn't guarantee jack. But it seems like I always get to level 8 with no lives, and then I get lucky and beat level 8, and then I pray that I can do it on level 9. Jeez. They are all over my freaking freeway here. Oh, we're done. Stupid game. Frame drops.
Level 1.
Hey, maybe that's the technique to beat the game, is just break it by pausing and it'll warp me to the last level. Now we're on a slow speed here. We got to level 7 with all of our lives. Like, what more can I add? I can't even ask for anything more. I truly can't. I can't do any better. And I think the first run that I had was my best run on level 7, so I needed to do it then.
Oh,
I think I just got a new follower. Burdette, welcome to Team Zophar! We're beating all these Sega Genesis games 10 years later! We're on the last A, Action 52. We appreciate the love, we appreciate the support. Thanks for coming in.
Level 2.
Yeah, happy Slappy. What's up, sir? The wife's still at work. The baby's in bed because he didn't take a nap at daycare, so he went to sleep early. So I figured, you know what? Let me get an hour in. Maybe an hour and a half before the wife comes home. I pulled a miracle this morning, got to level 9, and I was praying that I would beat it and go into work and be extremely happy the whole day. And people would be like, dude, why are you so happy? Why are you so happy? I'd be like, you just won't understand. I could tell you just wouldn't understand. I'll be like, I beat Speedboat for Action 52. And they'd be like, what is Speedboat? I'm like, it's an old retro game. And they'd be like, why are you so happy? It's just an old retro game. I'm like, you just don't understand the pains, the anguish, the feasibility of doing it. My initial assessment was that it was like hitting the lottery to beat this. Like the Mega Millions Powerball, but it's probably more like hitting the pick 3 boxed. Things still have to align for you to do it. But you have to get lucky and make the right decisions when encountering certain boats. You have to decide to go left or right and hope that they decide the opposite direction.
Level 4.
It feels like I've been playing this for 10 years. Yeah, I know. In little bursts like this, it's not as overwhelming as a long 8-hour session. I would like to do an 8-hour session here or there, but I can't. It's hard to do it when I start at midnight. Early level pause strats. Can't believe I need to use it on level 2 or maybe level 3. It did pick up some pace a little bit. Oh, we're dead. Oh, no, we're dead. Stop. What are you gonna be playing today? Your face.
Level complete.
No. I did not know that. Let me try to fix that. I know Triple Topper had said something, but I thought he lied. Is my audio before what's happening? Because it's on the right delay normally, unless when I use my Yeti it's different than on my... Added a delay to the game? I don't want to add a delay to the game. I'd rather get the audio to where it needs to be. Alright, so my delay is too long, so I'm going to put it down. It's got to be like kind of close, right? I'm going to put it to 3,000 instead of 3,300 and see if that does anything. It might be different because I'm not a Retron 5. How do I get to my webcam? I just gotta go down here. I'm gonna lock up the stream here, I think. Alright, so I added it, so hopefully... Wait a second. I think I might have did it even backwards. I lessened the delay, so I lessened the delay on my audio, so we're not delayed as much on the audio. So that means my audio is going to even be way before what's happening on the screen. It's not going to be way before. It's... I don't understand what changed. Why do things have to change? Just let it be. Just let it be. Just let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. My audio levels suck. Let it be. All Triple Topper does is cry wolf. And when there's a real problem, I don't know.
Level complete.
Here we go.
Level.
You know what's gonna happen? I have to do it. My computer's gonna automatically shut down tomorrow. So after the update, then it's gonna fix whatever's causing the supposed delay, and then I'm gonna have to readjust my times again. Shoot, we're dead. Oh, 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 oh. Woo! Ah, the little Mexican! Oh my god, dude, the little Mexican. See, you shouldn't be fishing when there's speedboats. Wearing your sombrero. Dude, it's annoying. So this run, there's 1,000 freaking boats on in my way. Let me have smooth sailing like this. Alright, this level needs to be... Oh, I'm in trouble. You stupid mother... Come on, dude. Dude, I'm not racist. Look at them. They have sombreros on. Look at that. Look at that dude. He has a sombrero. Who else wears sombreros? Dude. Like, make up your mind. These boats are stupid. Like, what are they just... Like, what is going on here? Why... Oh, come on, man.
Level 6.
A traditional Chinese hat. Alright, so the Chinese guys are out fishing for kelp, seaweed, to make sushi. Maybe the pause stretch throwing all my audio and stuff out of sync.
Level complete.
Oh, now I can pass all the 6.
Level 7.
Alright, well, I'm glad. I'm tired of people complaining. You hear me, your face? You and Triple Topper. I'm using the Elgato HD60. And I had... Oh my god. You made me press C to try to pause the game. You got me so messed up in my head. I'm like, why isn't it pausing? I'm hitting the C button. It's not pausing. Oh, we're dead. There's level 7. Game over.
Level
Sharpie, are you doing the Nintendo thing marathon this year? I think I'm going to use the Sega activator and probably play Sonic. But I need to test it to make sure it works, because every single time I decide to do something and then it's time for Nintendo, I try to do it and it doesn't work, and I get frustrated and have to come up with a quick solution to the problem.
Level complete. Level 2.
I have like a paper cut and it hurts.
Level complete.
Level 2.
Level 3.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm using that because I'm using the real hardware now, so I have that whatever device in between where I didn't have that before. Speed boat. We all know speed kills.
Level complete.
Have you been gaining followers left and right your face by playing Pokemon on Mixer? No, of course. Of course the Mexican guy has to go all the way to the right this time. They never go over there. Yeah, I'm gonna try to use the activator, Sega activator, and play Sonic. See how far I can get with that. But I have to make sure the activator works, because if it doesn't work, then obviously I'm not going to use it. Oh my god, I suck.
Level 1.
I'm losing followers daily. They tune in and they see Action 52, they're like, what is this bum playing? This is so horrible. They're like, are you sure this is Sega Genesis or is this Atari?
Level complete. Level 2.
Level 2. Level 2. You know what? I'm actually going to get yelled at by Triple Topper because I didn't tweet that I was streaming. Too many boats in one area. What is going on? Alright, thank you for moving. I do have to say, if I die here, I'm going to be very frustrated. Level 2 death. Let me out of this game. Please. Please.
Level complete.
Play and beat games with the activator. Alright, attention everyone. I need to restart Action 52. I've changed my challenge. Every game must be beat with the activator. Will you guys support me in my endeavor? As if this game wasn't hard enough. Actually, what I want to do Tuesday night is stream this. Some Octopath. I want to stream some Octopath Traveler, so I'm trying to power through as much as I can, and I really want to knock this out, but we'll see.
Level 4.
We shall see. I was going to stream Octopath Traveler tonight, but I was like, no. A fair thing is I can do it Tuesday on my normal Tuesday night stream. And then if Action 52 is not completed by then the next stream I'll just do Action 52 and keep plugging away, but then the next Tuesday I'll be back to Octopath Traveler. So it will encourage me to play more. Like this morning, I had a half hour before I had to leave for work, so I got up and I played this.
Level 5.
Oh my gosh. Now that had nothing to do with the game. That was all me sucking. Okay. Let the level be done.
Level complete.
I would say, how much more of this is there? I have 3,000 milliseconds or whatever, and then I have 3,000. Before, it used to be 3,300 and it was perfect. So I think I did it backwards. I probably should have increased the like, but
Level 6.
I should have put it to 3,600. So you're not hearing me. So next time I die, I'll say I'll die, and you can. That'll be the easiest indicator to see how off I am. Oh. Wow, we avoided that. Oh, Paw Strat's coming through. Helping me navigate through the obstacles. Woo!
Level complete.
Oh wait, my Elgato has no sorry, I misunderstood you. My Elgato has no delay. The only thing that I have set on delay is my camera and the mic that I'm talking through. And those are both set to 3000 now.
Level 7.
Wow, that was a freaking close call. No, 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 no. In some shape or form, I could see why this would be like a enjoyable game. They made it fair. And if it was a phone game that was never ending, and you could shoot. Maybe if you use microtransactions, you can get extra shots. Woo! Let's get back over here.
Level complete.
Yeah! So you're saying reduce them to 2500 or buy 2500? So only like a 500-second delay.
Level.
Oh, you know what might be the biggest difference is now I do that live. I think they have that new thing where it's like zero. They try to do zero delay. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, it's a low latency thing, so I'm wondering if that changed everything. Yeah, Sharpie, everything is weird on my stream. Alright, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see if we can get past level 8. I feel like level 8 is the shortest of all the levels. I'm not turning my camera. I'll turn my head. You want to see the stupid game. You're never gonna... It's gonna be weird because you're gonna be looking at the game, but it's not gonna be right. I don't know. Whatever. You do what you want to do.
8.
Oh my gosh! Did you guys see that? I threaded the needle! Holy shit, that was a threading of the needle like I've never seen before. Fuck you. Oh, we're dead. Please go back to the left. Oh my god. He did! He listened! on, you piece of shit! Of course that idiot needs to go. Ugh! Oh, it's all falling apart now.
Level.
Alright, thank you, Your Face. I appreciate the love and support.
8.
Dude, these stupid Mexicans. We were so close there. I don't understand. Well, I do understand, but...
Level 1.
Now we're back to slow motion. Why can't we just be at level 9? Why not? If I get to level 9, my heart starts racing. And the excitement level goes up. It's like I'm on a drug or something. And I like that feeling. It's exhilarating. It's why we play games. Or why I like to compete in games.
Level 2.
I should put a highlight reel together of all like the close calls in Speedboat. You know how people have their reel of headshots and snipes in Halo and other shooting games? I'm gonna have my highlight reel of Speedboat. Mad dodging to an extreme.
Level complete. Level 3.
Put some awesome music on there and and say you can't dodge like me.
Level 1.
Dubstep would work out perfectly for this. Everyone has like those special challenges. I'll have the hashtag Speedboat challenge.
Level complete.
Can you handle Speedboat?
Level 2.
Oh, here we go. Level 2 has 20 guys in one freaking... And I crashed. That's what's so ridiculous about Action 52. There is no rhyme or reason. There should not have been a situation where there's that many enemies in one little section on level 2. There's some nice effects. I think that's beyond my abilities, but that would be really cool. If I could zoom in and show myself with my thumbs up. If only Triple Topper had good internet, I could give him the task.
Level 2.
He has plenty of time. He doesn't do anything. Come on, your face, help us out here. We need Action 52 to get recognition. I mean, after all, it allowed you to experience the boss. And then you thought you could handle Dauntless, and then you played Dauntless and you realized you were wrong. This game will forever be ingrained in your fiber, your being. If it wasn't for Sharp at your eye, you would have never experienced what is Action 52. I played it once. You still think you can beat it? Alright, go for it. Let me know when you're streaming, because I want to watch. I enjoy watching. I'd rather enjoy watching it than playing it. Because then I don't have to be stressed out while I'm playing it. Whereas watching it, I could be relaxed and just enjoy you suffer.
Level complete.
I mean, it's so frustrating. Those stupid clouds. It's like... If you could see the bullets and see everything... Even if the foreground clouds were transparent or something, so they were there, but you could see through them, it would make it more realistic and fair. Because even if you could see the bullets and stuff, it's still a hard game. By no means is it easy, even if you could see the bullets, because sometimes the bullets just come, and you don't see like an enemy. They come off the screen, and the bullets shoot faster than the enemies. Oh my god, what are we doing here? Oh, no, we died. We'll continue though. Although I do wish I saved the boss for last, because the boss ended up being like a fun, enjoyable game, and I probably would have enjoyed it more if I played it on a real hardware. Because I don't think I would have had the ladder issue as much as I did with the Retron 5. But it reminded me of my old school games, like platformers and stuff like I used to play on the ColecoVision and stuff. Yeah, and it's so stupid. Like you don't see the plane until you die sometimes. And how's that fair?
Level 1.
Alright guys, we're almost at the 4-hour mark where we can be done with this game. 11 hours and 45 minutes and we're done with Speedboat. I'd love to finish that off beforehand. That would be awesome. But it's up to the random gods. Do they give us an ability to have a decent run combined with no shady spawns? Or drunken fishermen?
Level complete. Level 2.
What's your assessment on Fortnite, your face? Do you think after Call of Duty and all those other games come out with Battle Royale mode, Fortnite's gonna be done? Or will those other games just not even get any traction because everyone just wants to play Fortnite?
Level 3.
Because I'm trying to debate if I should get Call of Duty I'm definitely not going to get Battlefield. I don't want to go back to World War II. But then again, Call of Duty, the one thing that interests me in the Call of Duty is the zombies with the Roman shields and swords. And I feel like I'll enjoy it more because I don't have to worry about building anything. I can just shoot. I was asking, do you think Fortnite will outlast, like, continue its surge when Call of Duty and Battlefield and any other games come out with their Battle Royale modes? Or will everyone jump ship and move to the new thing? And if Red Dead 2 has a Battle Royale mode, that could do pretty good too, I think. I think it would be more, I think it might be enjoyable because you have horses and carriages and change the dynamic of the gameplay.
Level complete. Level 5.
Go back to the right, please. Come on, dude. The water in the back of my boat should not count as my hitbox. Effing stupid. That is the worst part of this game. Like, when they made this game, whose decision was that? Oh, this is cool. If something that's not really attached to your boat hits something, you die. I'm leaving that in my wake.
Level 5.
I just want to see all the little kids that spent all their money on their dances and their clothes and all that stuff to be sad because now they don't have any of that in the next game. Oh my god, dude, this is ridiculous.
Level 1.
And then also Call of Duty will have regular team deathmatch and other modes to play. So if you get tired of Battle Royale, you can just jump into that other mode. I just always felt like after a regular Xbox, online communities are so splintered. It's like the games are, I don't know, it's not as cool anymore. When everyone was on Halo, it was great.
Level 2.
But now everyone's playing everywhere. I just want Left 4 Dead 3. That would be my jam. That's my favorite game. My favorite shooting game is Left 4 Dead. It takes the... I know I've said this before, but it takes the fun from retro 2D games and takes it to a first-person shooter. And not many first-person shooters capture that fun to me.
Level 3.
Oh my god, dude, I suck. I really suck. What are you saying really to? You don't agree with my opinion?
Level 1.
I mean, just like, as you're going through levels, there's things to discover. So every time you play, you're going to find new things, different tactics to exploit. And the enemies come from different places, so you never really know where they're going to be.
Level 2.
Yeah, Halo 2, yep, exactly. So true. But then again, I feel like during Halo 2, the gaming community wasn't as big as it is now. Like, it's so much huger now. Oh, we're dead. We died on level 1. So much huger. It's way bigger now.
Level 1.
And see, that's what's so shady about these freaking games being free to play. Like, once they get you on there, you're addicted. It's like a drug. You gotta question, well, should I really stop playing this? Because I put so much time and money into it. I can't move on to something else. I just gotta keep playing this. I guess I mean, people with the 2K, NBA, they buy all that VC, and then they buy the next game next year.
Level 2.
What time is it? Oh man, the wife will be home soon. I'll be free. I'll be free at last. Free at last, I tell you. Free at last. I won't have to drive the boat around. Alright, that guy decided just to stand still. Now I wish they all just stood still. That would be awesome, right?
Complete. Level 3.
Level 3. Man, someone started streaming. Who started streaming? Dude, level 3 I'm dying now. I am the worst. Let's see if I can check it out. Peebs. Peebs is doing a Super Nintendo challenge. The Peebster. He has no Action 52 to play.
Level 1.
My excitement level is slowly but surely evaporating. I'm in the mode of why am I playing this? I had great thoughts like, oh, I can't wait to play Speedboat. I'm gonna get to level 9 and I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna have that breakthrough run.
Level
And now reality's sinking in.
Level
You're stuck
2.
here. You're never getting off of this game until the clock strikes 11:45. Four more hours of playing this. Rangarian, we have 4 more actions left. This one, Mind's Eye, which is Minesweeper, and we have Sidewinder. Those 3 are essentially going to be declared beat after me playing it 11 hours and 45 minutes. Because they're basically unrealistically unfair, almost unbeatable. At least it hasn't been proven that you could beat it in the way you're supposed to. And then the last game that I saved was Dark Sign, so I can beat that and we'll be done with Action 52. So yeah, we can finally move on and be excited to play Genesis games again. Because to be honest, this game has taken a lot out of me. forget what it feels like to play good Genesis games. Oh, Sharpie, it was, I just looked at the games I played, and whatever game took me the longest to beat was what I decided is the time limit. So I just wanted to give myself an effort, or be like, alright, so I invested this much time into, I think it was Sky Avenger, so it took me that long to beat that game. So if I put that amount of time into each game, then I should know if it's beatable or not, because none of the games should take that long. And technically, Sky Avenger wouldn't have taken that long if I had used, oh shit. If I had used actual real hardware. Although we did not stick to that rule in pinball. We played pinball the other night after we got the time done in, what was the other game we were playing that we had a time limit in? I don't even remember. Whatever it was. Oh, Dauntless. And we just played pinball. Just pinball is, I don't need to play it 11 hours or 45 minutes to see that it's impossible. If I had to keep slapping the paddles so that the ball doesn't go through, that's just ridiculous. And then you consistently keep going down the left side and there's no options. You can't tilt the machine, you can't do anything. Like, it was the worst pinball game I've ever played in my life. Literally. Like, if that game was at an arcade and it was on free play and I had to pay $1 to play oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Pay everything else, I would not play that game. I would not play that game. I'd rather pay $1 to play anything else than, like, play a free pinball game that sucks. Although I don't know who I'm kidding. I'd probably, if I actually saw that pinball machine, I'd have to, like, experience it in real life to see if the pinball actually goes through it, or if the pinball bounces up and down, and that's why it goes through the paddles, because sometimes it goes above it, and sometimes it can hit it at the middle, and maybe that's with the inconsistency of the physics. They created the first pinball jumping game where the ball bounces up too. It's a 4D pinball game. We just can't tell because we're playing on the Action 52 cartridge, which is limited by the Sega Genesis power. The Sega Genesis is actually holding back their creation. Hear the dogs barking. I thought my wife was home, but I can't see her being home this soon. Done at 9, it's 9:10. Yeah, there's no way. Dude, like, how many enemies are there gonna be in one level? Yeah, Ron, I've been playing this for a while now. I want to say it's been spread out over at least 3 months, if not more.
Level 3.
Although I did have the Mega 16 race that I did, so that was a good break from this. And then I had a store move, so that kind of took a lot of streaming out of me. I moved from a good store, like finally in decent shape, everything going, functioning well, to a natural disaster store. Oh my gosh, man. Move, you Mexican! And I just did not feel like streaming. And every time I got home, I was just so exhausted.
Level 1.
I don't have the Sharpie stamina. 8 to 10 hour streams a day, sometimes 12. Maybe next year when I get into shape, I have more energy.
Level complete. Level 2.
Taking it easy. Is that what inspired the Outrun Marathon? Even though it was for a celebration for your followers.
Level complete. Level 3.
Come on, dude, really? You really decided to go to the right? I died again on level 3? I'm getting tired of this. Dude, how many ships can be in one part? Ugh, my heart hurts. About to have a heart attack live on stream.
Level
Action 52 kills gamer. Nice.
Level 4.
Yeah, your collection's been increasing. You got all this hardware now. You're flaunting all your Sega stuff. Wow. All these speedboats.
Level complete. Level 5.
Yeah, the Game Gear is tough. I have that thing for the Retron 5 where I can put the Game Gear games in, so... So I have to play on HD, but I can... wow. I did it for the first however many Genesis games that I played. 40-something games. I did it on HD, so... I mean, I guess I can deal with it on Game Gear. There's actually a lot of Game Gear games that I want to play, and then Master System games I want to play too, because growing up I didn't have the money to get any Master System games, and by the time I finally had a job, Master System really wasn't in my mind. But that was when I was a real little kid, and I would look at pictures in the Sega Visions, think about how awesome these Master System games were that I never got to experience. Oh, we're dead. Oh, shoot. Somehow, we were able to skate by there. Oh, the Mexican dude is going to be shady. No, he let us back in. Come on, what are you doing, you stupid green boat? Come on, yo!
Level 6.
6. We were almost done with level 6. We've been on level 7. I just want to get to level 9 before the moment comes home. Oh, that's not happening.
Level 6.
Yeah, I have the power base converter. What's it called? Bam! Raw! I was saddened by the fact that you said it won't do F-16 Fighting Falcon. So I think that was like one of the only games that I never beat when I was a little kid. And I always wanted to go back and do it. I mean, I still have a Master System, but you know, I feel like a Master System has the yellow, white, and AV cable, so I could technically play it. But the problem with that game is I have to have I have to set it up perfectly because you need to use 2 controllers. And I feel like that's probably the game where I use a lot of barrel rolls. But I don't know. Let's see. It was basically a game that anytime one of my friends came over, they would never want to play that game. They'd be like, what is this trash?
Complete. Level 2.
Yep, I have the Master System, I have 3D glasses. Actually, the Master System that I have is the only system that I don't have, well, and the ColecoVision, but they're the only original systems I don't have that I actually own, so they're other systems. Because the ColecoVision my mom gave to my brother. She said if I want to get a new system, I have to give it to my brother. And then his mom threw it out, so I never got that back. And then my Master System I had to give to my cousin, and that one hurt the most because I had the 3D glasses, I had all sorts of stuff for that. And yeah, I never got that back, so I was saddened by that. Eventually I was able to get that stuff again. The light zapper, that hurt. I had to rebuy all the games. Suck not having... Dude, what the F is going on? Reset. Primal Rage. Who do you have to play in Primal Rage? Now that's funny. Now that's hilarious. You walked right up in his house and just took it back from him. And see, my mom was trying to teach me a lesson about if other people don't have as much as us, we should share and give. But I don't think she understood what those games meant to me. And how it ended up costing me money later on. She did teach me a good lesson though. It just sucked that it was with that stuff. I would have rather rake leaves, cut grass, do whatever I had to do to make money and buy the system for them rather than give up my system.
Level 3.
It's like everyone was afraid to come into my lane.
Level 4.
Well, females in particular, not so much, I don't think it's as bad as now, but moms and parents didn't understand games. They thought it was a waste of time, so they didn't care about it. Probably 50 years from now, every single person in the world will play games.
Level
In some shape or form. No reason given. Oh God, that would have broken my heart. Like, cause the Sega was once I got to the Genesis, I wasn't parting ways with that thing. I did trade it with my friend, so I could play a Super Nintendo and stuff. But like the Genesis was mine. When I traded it to him, I put it in the original box, took it over his house, and like that Sega Genesis was mine. Like, I'm playing on my original Sega Genesis. The Sega Genesis that I got as a kid, it is still operational. It's still running. I don't have the Sega CD though, because I let my friend borrow it so he could play Lunar. Or was it Lunar? Yeah, so he could play Lunar. In college, one of his friends lost money gambling, so guess what? He walks into his room and took the Sega CD and sold it. I was pissed. Something very similar happened to my original Xbox. And it's not so much that I'm pissed that I don't have the original Xbox, as what the save on it was. We were practicing for a Halo tournament in Chicago, and one of our teammates didn't have an Xbox, so I had extra Xboxes. And I let him borrow my Xbox to practice, because we did like really well when we went to Chicago, so we were gonna go do another MLG tournament. Turns out he just kept my Xbox and sold it, so I lost my Knights of the Old Republic 2 save file, which I never beat. So I never got to beat Knights of the Old Republic 2. And then it had all my Phantasy Star stuff, online stuff. At least you still have one piece of your childhood. The SNES. Oh man, someone's texting me. Alright, so the wife hasn't even left work yet, so we're good, guys.
Level 7.
Oh, that's awesome. That was one of the things when I was collecting my stuff. I was like, I have to buy these games that I own. I just have to, or owned and I didn't have. So with the Master System stuff, I have everything back that I was missing out on. So that was one of my first things when I started collecting was regaining the games that I had lost as a kid. One other thing that happened with the Master System was, at the time, I think an older kid exploited me. He had the Sega Genesis, I had the Master System, and then I had gotten a Sega Genesis, but he let me borrow Phantasy Star on his Master System. Freaking loved it, played it, whatever else. But then he made me trade like 5 games for one Sega Genesis game, which was Herzog's. I think he had me trade Rescue Mission, which is a gun zapper game, Shinobi, Concedin. What were the other 2 games? I don't even remember. It was either 3 or 4 games, or it was 4 or 5 games that he made me trade. Oh, Zaxxon. And then he gave me Herzog's. I mean, I loved Herzog's, and I got plenty of action from it, but 5 games for one was a masterful ripoff on his part. So the only original console you have is the Xbox. That is sad. You leave the stuff with your parents, and the rents, and they get rid of it. They're like, oh, he doesn't care about this stuff anymore. Yeah, hopefully I'd never go into like a coma or anything. But I guarantee you the first thing they try to do is pawn my collection away. We're in trouble. Oh, I should have stayed to the left. Should have stayed to the left. It was your brother? For drug money? Oh my god. Wow. See, if I would have just stayed to the left side, the other one, we would already been out of this level. Oh, they're not going to let us get past this level.
Level 7.
Just lose all 4 lives. We finally have one decent run, and it's all done in seconds. You jerk face mother... It's all good, yep. Just forget the past and move on. And get to play games you never got to play as a kid. That's always the dream.
Level 1.
Oh, man. So it's 9:30. She's probably not going to leave work till 9:40. Be home at 9:50. Level 1, full of boats. I'm going to go over here. We'll get away from it. You know what? I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to stay to the right side in the early levels, and maybe that will, in later levels, they'll start spawning more over here, because they'll be like, oh, he's using the right side. We need to protect the right side now. might be done after that. The Sega stuff. Yeah, I'm somewhat envious every time I see a picture where someone has all the consoles like in little cubicles lit up and attached to a TV. The one console, like, out of every console, like, back in the day, besides Neo Geo, because of money, that I played the least was Nintendo 64. I know all my friends at college, they were on the Nintendo 64 playing GoldenEye, but I'd never truly ever experienced it. I think my first ever experience was I went over one of my buddy's houses, and his little brother was home, and he had the Nintendo 64. And he was playing the PlayStation Xenogears, I think it was called. And he let me play Zelda. Dude, I was there all night. I almost beat it in one sitting. It was just that. I was like, dude, this is freaking awesome. Ocarina of Time. That's a good plan. I mean, even me being a huge Sega fan, there were so many, like, watching Sharpie play, there was so much stuff I didn't get to play that I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this existed, and I never heard about it. Is OOT out of this world?
Level 1.
Ocarina, alright. Yeah, that game is something else. It is. It's pretty freaking epic and amazing. That is the one thing I'll give Nintendo. They do put that extra touch into all their games.
Level complete. Level 2.
Dang it. She's killing me. I thought she was going to be home by now. I thought this was going to be a short, less than an hour stream, but we're almost eclipsing an hour and a half.
Level complete. Level 3.
Oh yeah, I never really played the Jaguar either. Atari Jaguar. I played TurboGrafx. I never owned it until now, but my one friends that were twins had it, so they would sleep over sometimes, or I'd sleep over there, and we'd play it there. And then our neighbor across the street, one of my friends that we used to, after school, I'd stay at his house. His buddy across the street had it. Remember Legendary Action Splatterhouse and Keith Courage and TV Sports Football. Always had the chick with the big boobs on there, and we always said, oh, if you beat the Super Bowl, she's gonna take her clothes off. Oh my god.
Level 4.
Oh wow, 1,000 boats in one little portion. That's real fair.
Level complete. Level 5.
Speaking of like limited experiences with games, is it would always frustrate me when someone would trade in like their Dreamcast and they're like, yeah, my son doesn't like the system, or there's no games for this, and the only game they had was like Blue Stinger or 2K. Like, you didn't even get Sonic Adventure. What are you doing? And you're gonna say this has no games for it? Or the games suck? Stop buying crappy games for your children because you're cheap.
Level complete. Level 6. Level complete.
Dude, if you had only had to have one experience with the Dreamcast, that was a good one to have. Dude. Raising a Little Child. I feel like that was the last great. I mean, I like Sonic Adventure 2 as well. And I enjoyed Sonic Heroes, but you just started getting like worn out of it. And I love Sonic Mania. That game was perfect homage to the original 2D side-scrolling games. But I enjoyed the raising the chows with the VMUs
Level 7.
and doing races. Oh, you're gonna enjoy yourself when you get to those challenges. A lot of good stuff. I mean, there is some crap shovelware too, but although I feel like the Saturn was more of an arcade porting machine. Damn it, dude! Let me pass the level.
7.
Fucking stupid game.
Level 7.
Level 7's not letting us have any love here. Yeah, Hunky dude that walks the right. Well,
Level 1.
thing is, I don't remember an Altered Beast version on the Saturn, unless there was like a collection on there. And then Golden Axe possibly, but I feel like the Saturn had a Golden Axe fighting game, like a Street Fighter style fighting game. Now you got me interested. If Barfy was in here, he would know right away. He's a resident
Level complete.
Altered Beast pro.
Level 2.
I know they have Altered Beast for the Game Boy Advance. He wants me, if he ever wins like the, whenever I do that, I don't even know the name of it anymore. It's been forever since I've done it. My raffle system, where you win the grand prize. He wants me to sign my Sega Genesis Altered Beast cartridge so he can have it. He loves Altered Beast. One of the reasons why I like to say, power up.
Level 3.
I mean, it very well could be for it. Knowledge and stuff was, my knowledge at that time was very limited. It was just whatever the magazines showed me or whatever I saw at the... Was it Shadow of the Beast? But that was on Sega CD, never mind.
Level complete. Level 4.
Come on, dude. No, no, and no. We gotta love that. Dying right out the gate. Warp us through the level. There's gotta be a Battletoad warp here.
Level complete.
That's funny.
Level
Oh
5.
man. I feel like my life could be described by video games and releases and stuff like that. Releases of games, what I was playing at the time, that would trigger memories in my... Oh! I could have cut through that if I did it better.
Level 5.
Games define me. Action 52 defines me.
Level 1.
Alright, I think this is gonna be the last run. 'Cause she'll be home soon. Level 1. Final fight, Hagar. Big hulking dude.
Level complete. Level 2.
You kill a guy in a wheelchair at the end. How brutal is that?
Level complete. Level. 3,
Oh yeah, one of the best. See, that's one thing though. Some of the enjoyment of this Dreamcast might not be as good as I recall, because a lot of those games were really fun because you would play with your friends. Like Power Stone's still a great game, but it was really great because we would play with my friends.
level complete. Level 4,
Wow, that was a nice dodge there. I thought I was dead and I was about to be angry that they spawned 3 guys in one little portion. Up there goes the little Jigga. Dude, what is going on with the spawning of the guys in this level?
level complete. Level
Alright, this is our last run. Let's keep it good. Let's keep it fresh. With no deaths.
level complete.
Yeah, back in the day when you could rent systems. But that was expensive, because I remember my one friend, he rented SNES before he got it. And that was a lot of money to rent that.
Level 6,
Dang it, dude.
level 6,
We don't want to die on level 6. Woo! Oh, we're dead. Wait, that's not the one. That must be the one where we died. Wow, the enemies were being friendly there. Yep, Tekken. But PlayStation had like freaking Mortal Kombat. That was their way they won.
7,
Because they procured that stuff. Like the Saturn didn't get Mortal Kombat to Mortal Kombat Gold, but that was after that it was like way too late. No one cared anymore. Dude.
level 7,
Again. The frickin' train of boats. Woo! We were up on that log. I couldn't even get that close if I wanted to. You piece of crap.
Level.
Yes, it gave it. Praise the heavens! Praise the heavens! We got past it on a death. Ooh. Sharpie skipped the 32-bit era. Oh man. Yeah, I remember, because I didn't have a PlayStation 1, but I bought PlayStation 1 when they made Lunar for it. I went and bought a pre-owned PlayStation 1, and then it wasn't loading the screens, because I guess it was overheating, so when it did the load screens, I had to get a fan so it wouldn't overheat. But I remember Bushido played, the one-hit kill game where you had the blade, Battle Arena Toshinden. Alright guys, this is that last run. Let's get to level 9 so we can experience it. Show us some love here, please. Oh, great. The game showed us some real love right there. Come on, you piece of crap! Also, it was an issue with the original PSX. That was... Wow, I didn't realize that. Well... It looks like we are at a stopping point in time. I appreciate everyone coming in, Ron Garian, Sharpie, and Your Face, reminiscing about old school times in gaming. I truly appreciate it. It makes it worthwhile. I really love reminiscing. Brings back great memories and reminds me of why I love video games. Besides the fact that they're fun. Burdette, thank you for the follow. Yes, exactly. We will be done with it, and it'll be great. But let's give you guys a big Team Zophar and power up. All right, I love you guys. I might stream later tonight, but no promises. We'll see. I really just want to finish Speedboat and move on to Sidewinder.
Level 1.
And actually, ultimately play Octopath.